Hello, I'm Ehsan Bahrami. Welcome to this video. In this video, we're diving into a topic that has always sparked debates. When it comes to WordPress, people usually fall into two groups. The first group defends it at all costs, while the second group completely ignores it or even mocks the first group. But in this video, we're going to see why you shouldn't belong to either of these groups. By the end of this video, we'll form a third group together. Additionally, I'll answer a bunch of questions to help you make the best choice. So don't miss out on this video. Before we start, I suggest you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and set it to all to get notified immediately when new videos are uploaded and not lose track of the channel. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like and comment to give me energy, and share it with your friends if you think it could be useful to them. It's highly unlikely that you're into web programming or interested in it and haven't seen the clash between these two groups. Both groups are on the wrong track because WordPress, programming languages, frameworks, and a lot of other things that could be listed for hours are just tools used by programmers, and none are superior to the others. It's all about where and when to use each one. For example, you can't use a screwdriver to turn an Allen bolt and vice versa. But that doesn't mean a screwdriver or an Allen wrench is better than the other. Here it's the same but with no physical product involved. With this introduction, it's easier to understand why being part of either group is a mistake, and we should belong to the third group. Most people in the first group never move towards programming a website, and people in the second group don't even consider WordPress as an option. This limits both groups in their tool choices and can lead to wrong decisions. Now that we've talked so much about the third group and why it's better, let's see what the third group does in similar situations. The third group, whenever choosing between options, precisely evaluate the project's requirements and conditions without being biased toward any particular option. They consider everything, including the project's vision, and select the best possible option. I think this will be clearer with an example. Imagine a client wants a simple website delivered in the shortest possible time. Additionally, they don't plan to do anything too complicated with it in the future. It's just for introducing themselves or their services. In this case, WordPress might be a better option than programming the website. Of course, this is just an example, and WordPress lovers, please don't get mad at me. I don't mean to say WordPress is only for simple websites. As mentioned, the best choice depends on various details. Now that we've gotten to know the third group and learned the right way of thinking when choosing tools and technologies, let's move on to some common questions I've been frequently asked on this topic. Question 1. Is a WordPress website better than a coded one? This question was implicitly answered in the previous explanations. But if I were to answer it separately, I'd say comparing their superiority in general isn't correct. The better option can be chosen based on conditions like budget and required features in each project. Question 2. Can I add a custom feature to a WordPress site using programming? Generally, yes, you can add new features to a WordPress site with programming or plugins. Question 3. If I can add features to my WordPress site using programming, why should I go for a coded site? As mentioned before, not every tool is optimized for every task. For instance, you can unscrew a bolt with pillars, but it's much easier with the right wrench. Similarly, if a feature we want isn't a native part of WordPress, it might be difficult or inefficient to implement it with WordPress. For example, for setting up a real-time online chat site with many users, WordPress isn't the best option. Question 4. Do I need to know programming to create a WordPress site? No, you don't need to know programming to create a WordPress site, but if you know programming, you can write custom plugins or customize the site with your code. Question 5. Does having a WordPress site indicate low brand quality? This issue is more about whether the site is well designed and has good content, rather than the technology used. If a site is built properly and to a standard, with any tool or technology, it won't make a difference to the end user. Also, many major organizations and companies worldwide use WordPress without it affecting their credibility. Question 6. Can WordPress be used in all scenarios? Programming can be used to build any type of website or web application, but WordPress might not be the best option in some scenarios. For example, a website that needs to show real-time cryptocurrency rates and handle transactions wouldn't be best suited to WordPress. Question 7. Why should I learn programming to build a website? To be able to implement any idea without depending on plugins and to do so efficiently, you need to know programming. For many scenarios, programming is necessary to choose algorithms and infrastructure tailored to the specific needs of the project rather than using a general purpose system like WordPress. Question 8. Do I need to learn WordPress to become a web developer? Learning WordPress isn't necessary to become a web developer, and you might never deal with it throughout your career. However, a good developer can easily learn to use a new tool when needed. Next, I'll talk about my personal experience and how I choose technologies and stacks for new projects in my company. About 99% of the website and web applications I've worked on in the past 14 years were custom programmed, but this was due to the nature and scale of the projects, not because WordPress isn't a good option. For each new project, we reevaluate all criteria to see if WordPress might be the best choice. Based on the experience and process for starting new projects I've shared, even if you've used other tools for years, on most projects, always reevaluate all available tools without bias for each new project and choose the best ones based on the project's needs. Tools are made to make a programmer's job easier, not to limit the programmer to a few tools and cause constant disputes with others defending those tools. So none of these tools have replaced each other or have significant overlap in their job markets. Therefore, to my friends in the first or second groups, I suggest joining us in the third group to make programming more enjoyable with a variety of tools which results in easier work and higher quality output. By watching this video, you now know the answers to many questions about WordPress and programming. Most importantly, you've learned how to look at tools and technologies without bias to become a professional programmer or software engineer. If you liked this video, be sure to like and share it. You can also ask any questions you have about this topic or software engineering in general in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Until the next video, bye for now, friends.